Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're decoding one of the most powerful and honestly primal signals in human history. We're talking about a silent language that speaks absolute volumes before you even utter a single word: palm power, the primal language of trust. Think about the last time you were in a conversation and someone leaned in close and dropped that classic line, "Trust me." Or maybe, "Let me be completely honest with you." Now, I want you to really picture that moment. Did you actually believe them? Or did your gut tell you almost instantly that they were hiding something? We're always told the eyes are the windows to the soul, right? Like, if you want to catch a liar, look them dead in the eye. Well, actually, scratch that. If you want the real secret to instantly reading someone's sincerity, you don't need to look at their eyes. You need to look a little bit lower. Look at their hands. This brings us to Section 1, the secret to sincerity. We're looking at peace, truth, and submission. And to understand that, we need to jump right into Section 2, the caveman connection. So to really get why open palms are just so wildly effective, we have to put on our behavioral detective hats and look way back at our caveman ancestors. Throughout human history, the open palm has been this foundational piece of our nonverbal vocabulary, and the survival mechanism behind it is absolutely fascinating. Back in ancient times, the world was, well, a pretty dangerous place. If you met a stranger in the wild, you'd instinctively throw your hands in the air. Why? To prove you weren't carrying a rock or a spear. It shows the world, hey, I have absolutely nothing to hide. And amazingly, thousands of years later, revealing your open palms instantly signals that exact same message: you mean no harm. It's a completely universal signal spanning almost every single culture on Earth. And the reason this works so universally? It all comes down to biology and your limbic brain. This is the primitive, survival-focused part of your brain that is just constantly scanning the environment for immediate threats. It's always on high alert. But when you see someone's open palms, your limbic brain instantly relaxes. It registers, okay, no weapons, no immediate threat here. It happens completely subconsciously, practically in the blink of an eye. Moving right along to Section 3, palm up versus palm down. Let's break down the mechanics here because these two basic positions can completely change the vibe of your conversations. First up, the palm up posture. Historically, this is known as the classic beggar position. It's inherently submissive and non-threatening. When you talk to someone with your palms facing up, it feels like an invitation, like a genuine request that makes people feel included. Now, flip that over. The palm down posture projects total authority and restraint. If you ask a coworker to help you with a project, but you gesture with your palms facing down, it doesn't feel like a request at all. It feels like a silent command. They might still help you, sure, but they're probably going to feel a little resentful because non-verbally you are literally holding them down. Let's investigate that further in Section 4, spotting the hidden hand. Now, if you want to spot a lie before it even leaves someone's mouth, just watch what they do under pressure. When people start to get sneaky or dishonest, their palms instinctively disappear. It's almost reflexive. Think about a lying child who just broke a vase. They will immediately hide their hands behind their back. Or picture a husband trying to explain why he's home hours late. You'll often see him suddenly shove his hands deep into his pockets. They are subconsciously hiding the truth by literally hiding their hands. Which leads us to this really powerful insight. Your intuition might start screaming that they're holding back the truth. And you're probably right. Seriously, if you're talking to someone and their hands stay totally hidden the whole time, trust that gut feeling. It's just your limbic brain picking up on the fact that they are holding something back. So what happens if someone tries to game the system? That's Section 5, why faking it fails. You might be wondering, well, what if a professional conman tries to fake an open palm gesture while lying to my face? Well, it turns out it's actually incredibly difficult to pull off. And that's because of a psychological concept called nonverbal congruence. Basically, this is the psychological alignment required between the spoken words you're saying and the unconscious body language you're displaying. Your brain absolutely expects these two things to match up perfectly. If someone tries to force a lie while keeping their palms open, the truth inevitably leaks out anyway. Because while they're actively forcing those hands open, their body will completely betray them through microgestures. We're talking about involuntary physical reactions that you literally cannot control. It might be a tiny, almost imperceptible twitch in the corner of the mouth. Or, crazy enough, it could be their pupils physically contracting against their will. The open palms are saying one thing, but those microgestures are screaming another. And when this happens, the listener subconsciously experiences what we call a mental tilt. It's this strange, unsettling feeling where your conscious brain hears the words, but your subconscious brain notices the body language and it just doesn't compute. They don't match up. Something just feels off, even if you can't quite put your finger on exactly why. This all brings us to our final section, the takeaway, wielding palm power. So, what does this all mean for you? How do you actually become a more credible, charismatic communicator? Well, it's pretty simple. Step 1, consciously make an effort to keep your palms visible and open in your daily interactions. Step 2, if you're asking a colleague or a friend for their opinion, tend your palms upward. It really acts as an invitation. And step 3, if you're ever giving a presentation or running a meeting, maintain those open palms. You'll find that by offering that physical sign of trust, people are just so much more likely to open up to you in return. It's a real game changer. Now I want you to reflect on your own interactions for a second. Have you ever caught someone subconsciously hiding their hands, maybe shoving them in their pockets or behind their back during a difficult conversation? Think about how that made you feel in the moment and how perfectly that aligns with the primal psychology we just explored. Makes a lot of sense now, doesn't it? Well, that officially wraps up our explainer on palm power. I really hope you walk away today with a cool new tool in your communication toolkit. But the fascinating world of body language certainly doesn't stop here. Join us next time as we investigate the psychology of the head tilt. When someone tilts their head while you're speaking, does it mean they're deeply interested, or are they just hopelessly bored? We'll decode the whole shebang next time. Until then, stay curious, keep those palms open, and we'll see you in the next one.